Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, I want to speak about an issue that I'm making the headline that really happened at Nyabohanse podcast. You know, nowadays there is a podcast that really is growing very fast. That the conversations that are happening herein or therein are very constructive, and it's an eye-opener and breathtaking at the same side, which means you get the gist and the information as they were and as they are within the village. So the reasons why I've come to speak about that, because the information breathtaking, not only constructive but siding with everything that I've already been saying all along. You know, I've been proven right. And I've proven the lazy gang wrong. Well, the lazy gang are also talking about the Nyabohanse podcast. To the mere fact that because IAM-MARWA posted a particular kind of a message, I still don't have the veracity, whether it was true or not. Because I always believe IAM-MARWA when IAM-MARWA speaks through his YouTube camera. But through the cryptical writings up, sometimes I might agree or not. And let's say maybe it's IAM-MARWA who wrote the message. But that one is just by the way. It's a story for another day. Then, the essence of doing this video was to let you know how the Gintu, MOGESI, and the lazy gang were unearthed and were unraveled their dark secret, and how all these things and the story of blackmail, the story of village shenanigan are constructed down and wired within this society to thrive going forward. So guys, if you are coming across this video for the very first time, kindly take a moment, a second or two, subscribe to my YouTube chit chat so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you going forward. My loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after a moment. Welcome back, guys. And let's dive in, lest we forget. So now, as you all know, Nyabohanse podcast had Minhawi as a guest, and Minhawi was hosted by the two gentlemen, that the Syntax one and Pablo K.E. As the conversation was going on, I only picked the two scenarios and two instances that the conversation therein was so constructive and really unearthed the hidden secrets of the lazy gang and the toxic subscribers who at all times have been riding and have been pushing a very shitty agenda to Nyabohanse people. You know, a village that is ever quiet, a village that IAM-MARWA himself decided at one point that he wants to build an honest society. So what really happened? So let's listen to this kind of conversation. Then I will get to know how the work of the village itself.
You remember how the struggle happened, how the struggle is and how the struggle was. When there's a young man who made a video saying me that I promised him to come, we do video, but I did not. So he felt bad. So you try reaching someone out, then they keep dodging you. Or come, the moment you see you, he diverts. The moment you see, so that guy told me the reasons to why I decided to join here, this team. He told me the other team.
I think that's blackmail, and that is guilt tripping people. Yeah. So because you didn't get this opportunity, you want to go and do something
that is opposite, going to make more harm.
That's something that's opposite, so that you can justify what you're doing. You can feel good about yourself. It doesn't work like that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to solve this politics of blackmail. Or I did this because of this. Just own your own your decisions. Yeah,
I decided to do this
because I feel like this is where I was going to grow. You know, because people right now are running to the negative reaction.
Yeah, even I've seen young farming ladies, it's selling.
It is selling. Yeah. So like today I'll be like, okay, let me go and be negative because I'll make more money very fast. You know, which is not.
And even you get them saying, "Come and do negative." Their money you're getting.
What's making? My curiosity. You know, they said curiosity killed the cat. what's making them? Because initially we used to be a team.
Yeah.
And is it still running to the same question? We don't have solutions to our problems. And what are the solutions? Like I remember the other time we used to have meet and greet.
Yeah.
And reactors could be there.
Will be there.
Everybody could be there. But I came to understand in that meet and greet, people are only drinking sodas. and thumbnail. You know. So what's the best way? As much this is selling.
Making them do that. It's like they very had extremely high expectations
on YouTube.
On YouTube, or when they come to Nyabohanse, they expect Nyabohanse to be like. Then you work tomorrow, you're making your money. So having a lot of expectations. One thing I want to advise everyone who's coming here is to lower your expectations. You know, completely lower them to zero. Because when you come here, you came to the party, you expected, oh, if I come to the party, I'll come. Channel. If I bring with one goat tomorrow, 2 goats, I'll be like, everything will blow. You see, it doesn't work like that. You need to cultivate the art of being patient, which most of us don't have. You know, we choose the quick way, you know, to make money the fast way. You know, so that's what normally motivates these people to go to the other side. Now, if I've noticed, if I talk badly about Marwa, I'll make money. You see, or if I talk badly about Minhawi, I'll make money. You see, that's what's happening. So, what was your question? The second question.
My question was the solution one, of which you've said high expectations, of which low expectations, and also patience is a virtue. Because you know, I'm a farmer. I really love.
Minhawi spoke it true, because it was just a normal story that they were chanting about the shenanigan that is happening within Nyabohanse. So Pablo posed and put a question to Minhawi that, what do you think about the upcoming YouTuber? Because there is a lot of YouTubers that are now coming, and with their channels, they don't fear to talk. You know, they are talking with reckless abandonness. They don't care the information they put in their channel. Others' channels are getting demonetized. Then they blame IAM-MARWA. Well, IAM-MARWA opened the door for everyone. And other YouTuber that IAM-MARWA created also opened doors. Some YouTuber came into the village with a high expectation after attending party. Then they think that is it. They don't want to put in the work. The creativity level diminished or dissipated. So this is where the rain started beating them. Others went to the villa, misbehaved upon being chased away because of their negative misdemeanor and behavior. Now they want to justify their misdemeanor with other things, and they want to rub it in the face of IAM-MARWA, starting with all gullible reaction, negative reaction because it sells, and in fact, they're being paid to do so. You've heard it. This is to the likes of Mogesi and his Gintu. They were in the villa. And in fact, Gintu was sent by the lazy girl. At one point, Gintu sneaked this lady by the name of Anal Pamba. He sneaked that lady with him into the villa. At one point, even people started asking Gintu why. The lady was stopped, and you keep on sneaking this lady inside the villa during the party. This is the point that the question mark was drawn towards its Gintu. And among of the activity that Gintu really done, that really facilitated is being evacuated from the villa. Now Gintu decided to go unconventional way. Gintu decided to do a content that will give him views. And what's the kind of content? Gintu went direct to the negative vexation. Gintu started ranting with the issues that are not making facts, with the issues that he has got no proof of. And that is what really happening. And that's what's really coming out from that podcast. Now you are getting the information from those who live in Nyabohanse. You know, the lack of patience. People thought once they go to Nyabohanse, once they get to the party, therefore the channel shall skyrocket, or they will be IAM-MARWA within 30 seconds. It's not coming. It's a journey. And this is the problem, that even some subscribers are pushing these people and even calling people, oh, IAM-MARWA has ever helped you. You have never been to Nyabohanse. Others have told me to face. I told them, so what? If I've never been to Nyabohanse, so what? If IAM-MARWA have never helped me, so what? I have got 4 limbs. I have got all my 4 sides. I went to school. I can help myself first. Before I start asking what help other people are giving to me, I should be asking myself, what are the things that I'm doing to myself to help myself out of my situation? It's not about help. It's not about take. It's about what you are doing to yourself in that situation to salvage you from that deep evacuation point you are. It's not about what people are giving to you. Help yourself first. So how am I helping myself first? Expressing myself. I started a YouTube without shout out from IAM-MARWA. And looking for that time when he will be giving me that shout out after I've really grown myself. So that even if it's backfired, I've already in a right trajectory, which means I can sustain the tempo. I've seen it, I'm thick-skinned. Such that when I'm added a little kind of acceleration to skyrocket or optimize my channel, I'm good to go. And that is how I'm helping myself. I'm that guy that obeys the process, that one day I'll reach there. I'm not a pushover, and I cannot be playing or pushy foot with other issues that are not making sense. When you want to come to me to react, come to me with an evidence. Come to me with the facts. Because building channel is not easy. You cannot come to me with an information that you are promising me you are ready to transport me to abroad just to make a false information going forward. It's not easy. That's why if you see what is happening with these young children, they don't know how this kind of vexation and negative reaction will affect them in the near future. They don't know. It did not stop from there. Minawi was also asked about the issue of Paris. And this is where its Gintu and Mogesi was unearthed. The kind of information. Even Gintu told Paris is just for content-wise. Take it easy. They needed to talk. And for those who sit somewhere pretty, sponsoring this kind of shenanigans in the village for blackmail and for guilt tripping,
they now carry
trending
like Mogesi, Gintu, and Paris. If in any of those guys' shoe, what could be your answer to that? Your solution to that problem?
Yeah, solution to that problem. Yeah.
Apart from the cyberbullying, the defamation, all the stuff that we know.
Solution.
You as you. How do you see it?
To make peace?
How will you handle
how like,
you know, it's just a storm in a coffee cup.
well, like solution to
You know me, I know you're dodging me. The question is
direct question.
Hey, these are direct questions. Either you may say
okay, I want to make this clear without fear or favor. Whatever Gintu said is very untrue. It's completely false. Perez was never pregnant at any given time. She was never pregnant at any given. She did not have both, because I was most of the time, even before the party. You said that happened before the party?
Yeah.
Sister. You know, sister.
Yeah, you used to hunt most even before that.
Yeah. But then now we stayed in the villa for like, is it 3 weeks or 2 weeks before the party began?
Yeah.
It's I never saw any of that. I want to be very honest. You know, if it were, I could have not said anything. I would have like, I don't want to be involved in such kind of
No
things,
comment.
you know? No comment. That is not true. Of course, she could stay late. People organizing. There was a party. We hadn't gotten the PA and the other team to the committee. We hadn't gotten all those things. So like people were staying late, organizing, preparing. Like like before we came up with the idea of having a committee, it was later, like this, almost
like a week to
not even a week, like
some
a few
days
too.
too. Yeah,
that's when the party decided to have like a party, like in a committee.
Yeah.
But before that, it was Paris was the PA. Remember?
Yeah.
So they were staying, organizing things, Marwa editing videos sometimes very late. You know, people, and it's not only her. A lot of people in the Watchmen, other people were there. Gitiriba was always there. Gitiriba was even sleeping.
Yeah,
even as we were sleeping there, and I used to sleep with Paris in the same room. You see?
So these issues are saying that
they are completely untrue. So I want to say this to our friends, these young guys. Sometimes it's okay to create content, but don't create content, or because don't create things or don't say things that can cost you. You know, sometimes we may say it for hype to entertain our subscribers because we can, you know, because I have the platform, it's mine. There's nothing you will do, but some of these things you may not see it.
So that's what you know. Previously, Minawi, you were asked. So is our audience the problem, or we are the problem? Are they the one pushing for such kind of things? Because you know why I'm saying that? There's one guy, as you stated, that these people, they are negative reactors or what. On the ground, things are different. Even the guy showed me, like, look at this. This person is telling me to react on your brother.
And they also say they'll pay you for the attorney.
Someone should do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can,
I can
comment. Like you see, Pablo.
On the phone, like, man, I can show you. So even the things that those people send them, even that guy was asking, like, now, and this is Sage. How do you know about Sage, about this thing? That's what he told me. In fact, he got me, I was coming from the church. That person called me. Come, bro, we talked, then that's it. So when he talked, I asked him to have evidence.
Apart from the girl of yesterday that saw you.
Well, our audience sometimes, some of our audience or subscribers can be very toxic.
Sometimes they say, I'll pay for your attorney. Even if anything happens,
don't worry.
Don't worry.
Like, you can see, for example, them, sometimes you see them supporting something. For example, I saw when this guy was arrested, we will pay, we will bail you out, you know, we will do this, we will bail you out because they believe what this guy is saying is the truth.
It's the truth,
you know. And
because even this guy, the MOGESI guy, the young guy, the MOGESI guy, they bailed him out. They bailed him, someone who sent cash, then he was bailed out.
But this guy, you remember, if his fingerprint sometimes can be taken.
You know, you're destroying.
It's like with the moment you are at the police.
And it should be seen to the lazy gang. Because the lazy gang have avoided all the conservative talks. They are now focusing on IAM-MARWA. They are focusing on the post that IAM-MARWA sent. Whether it's IAM-MARWA or not IAM-MARWA, nobody knows it. Until IAM-MARWA will come and speak about it. And I will speak to that issue, not on this channel, maybe in other episodes, so that I put it into perspective. You know, it's good to confirm it. It was content-wise. While people somewhere, somebody living Far East still believes what MOGESI and Gintu is saying. What makes it so bad that there are subscribers who are so toxic, so narcissistic in trait, to a level that they're cheating these young boys, sending them on how to react, to say lies, sending them money, and promising them they will pay an attorney and even send money to bail them. The same way MOGESI was bailed. The same way when you see Gintu and MOGESI doing all their ill kind of reaction, with that kind of full power, dramatic dancing laced with toxicity, get to know there are a group of people lined to bail them, lined to pay an attorney, the lawyers and advocates, to go and advocate on behalf of them. This is why I'm saying the boys don't know what awaits them in future because they're still young, they're still in the village. They don't know the more you are taken to the police, the more the case are reported against you, the more your fingerprints are taken. The more your fingerprints are kept with the records of the police. The more any day you want to get a job, either with the government will say, go and comply with the Chapter 6. And what is Chapter 6? You are paying taxes. They need a good conduct certificate with the police. You'll go and take your fingerprints. Then they will get to the database that you have a criminal record with the police that is not yet resolved. Who will employ you? Who will employ you? Another thing, that all this negative reaction within the villages, they've never traveled anywhere. Others have never even gone to the capital city. Others have never even gone, even the third capital city in Kisumu. Others have not even gone, seen Nakuru. Where they've gone to, the farthest is Bania, Border, Migori, and that one is done. Let's say, at one time, you perchance, you want to travel abroad. Somebody have seen you, wanted to connect you to a job. Do you know the process? You'll have to go and contain the good conduct certificate. And where will be the good conduct certificate? Your fingerprint must be taken, and you must wait for 14 days for the government to do a run-up to scan it, whether you have got a pending case with the police. Yes, Mogesi, it's Gintu, pending case with the police. Even Gisu, it's Gintu, as defied police. Call them names that they are corrupt. These are the record with the police. Will you be cleared by the Interpol to fly abroad? No. What shall be your case? As at now, you might enjoy the money, but you are destroying and denting your reputation. Your record criminally is been dented to the core. No one will want to get associated with you going forward. These are the things that the boys are not known. Somebody closer to the boys, should we just go and tell the boys? When people abroad sponsoring all your negative reaction within the community, saying that they will be sending money to bail you, they will be sending money to bail you. Remember, bail, getting out on bail, is not the termination of the case, which means you are being bailed conditionally, a pending criminal investigation. So long as you are having pending cases, you cannot even obtain a visa. You'll go and look the owner of the case to withdraw the case. Therefore, how would you want to live with Perez? How would you want to live with IAM-MARWA? If all these reports are for you, remember, these people who are sponsoring you have got children who are going to group of schools in US, group of schools in UK, group of schools in US, group of schools in Kenya. While you hardly even went through school, even Form 4. Or maybe you went to Form 4 and never even passed. You got E. Perhaps you are just a clever guy. I've got a trade and a skill. Instead of them telling you, my son, I can help you. Let me get you hooked up with certain kind of jobs abroad. Then somebody invites you for a skill job, a training, as you do work as a student. Have they sold that one to you? No. They will only sold bad things to you because you are not their children, because they don't know you, because they want to destroy your reputation. They also have children where they are. Why can't they sponsor their children? Give the gadgets their children that you, my son, today I want you to react badly against this guy. While they're giving you, which means they want to destroy your reputation. They never want to destroy the future of their children and their generations. How many number of times I've been tried? I've rejected. I know there's a right way of me. If I want to go to US, there's a right way. If I want to go to Europe, there's a right way. That's why I'm in the Middle East. Nobody took my hand to Middle East. I found my ways because I know the route. I sponsored myself to be here. Like the same way, if I want to be US, I know the right way. But I need the family support, the friends and the community, which I'm building, and God willing, I might be. But not on a trajectory that I have to talk bad against IAM-MARWA so that I get my foot to the US. That's hogwash. I cannot trade my authenticity for money. I cannot trade my intelligence for money. Money is not everything. Money is the only thing that can destroy friendship, the only thing that can destroy humanity, the only thing that can destroy all the generation and the character. So, my reputation and my sanity itself does not allow me to seek validations where the merit itself are not measurable, are not commensurate. Others are asking, they cannot even understand why MOGESI was in jail, was arrested. Guys, these are the people who grotesquely disregard the Kenya Constitution. That was a strong case for MOGESI to be bailed with 20 Kenya,000 shillings. That was a strong case. And mark you, it will take MOGESI a number of years to clear its name with the police department. It will take its Gintu a number of years to clear its name. People are pushing you to do all these kind of silly things. I've got children. I've got husbands. I've got nieces and their families and relatives. But they don't want their relatives to do such kind of things. Then they want to see a gullible Gintu, a gullible MOGESI, a silly Masiubawan, and a kind of idiotic, saturating kind of Maxwan. If you're not careful, this is how you destroy yourselves with your whole generation. To wrap these conversations going forward, so guys, let me tell you the reasons why all these people are doing that. Why there are other folks at somewhere, some quarters, who just want to destroy IAM-MARWA. Remember, let me give you the gist. Nyabohanse, as we speak now, could be having an industry, could be having companies that are running, such that the negativity in the village could have been reduced greatly, immensely. An economic activity where the youths of Nyabohanse who are falling idle, instead of them involving themselves in deformation, they could be working in those industries, making money. This is why Arundhati was fought. Arundhati went and bought land, got the piece of land, got all the paperwork with the lawyer, is having them until now, belongs to him. Avoid what other people are saying. The land itself was supposed, right now, the industry was supposed to have been built, the company. And this company could have been generating income, could have skyrocketed the economy, because Arundhati had friends who wanted to come and venture into business. Other people from Europe who also wanted. With me, I've gotten 2 ladies who contacted me because they wanted land, because they thought that I come from Nyabohanse. I don't come from Nyabohanse. I come from Kisumu, the 3rd city of Kenya. The city of Obama, where Obama's father reigned from. The city of the father of Lupita Nyong'o, the professor. In our city, this is where the professors are. In our city, you don't throw stones anyhow. You might hit a graduate. In my city, it's a city where we land, we don't arrive. That's why when you see me with these big jargons, therefore, I'm a professor. But I don't say. with the intellectual acumen that I always exude and ooze here. Everybody knows the kind of city I'm coming from. We speak in capital letter and we speak the truth. And that's why we are hated. And that's why anytime we speak, they want to descend on our manhood. Oh, you are uncircumcised. So what? There is somebody elsewhere who love the shit I'm having, who love that the magic stick. And for those who are saying that, their sisters have fallen the prey of that shit. These quotas have sold to people wealth and fear. Oh, if you're not asking that, we are not helping you. Guys, stay with your help. Take your money to the orphanage. Stop destroying people within Nyabohanse. If you want God to help you, God will only help you when you are helping the less unfortunate. The money you are directing to these negative reactors are not helping them. You are destroying the future of the youth, making them even more lazier. Dante was fought on that ground, and Dante stopped. People feared. So these ladies, they want to land in Nyabohanse. That issue I will speak when I'm in Nyabohanse with people. And I don't want to engage in that business because it's so tricky. That business is, they have to come. So they wanted to go and see Kisumu, which anytime if I get back to Kisumu, I will show you the landscape. But Kisumu is a city. You see, the good things that were supposed to come to Nyabohanse, but because of negativity, people are now not coming. Because of the Max One, who has declared himself as a youth leader, has got no mind to discern facts and issues. It's just a political dwarf, academical dwarf, that cannot discern what is good or wrong. Only find himself in chaos and a constant propaganda and a gossiper. I've never seen a man who is a gossiper. Really speaks of him a lot. But anyway, the character of any other politician, that is it. So all this issue was just to paint IAM-MARWA and associate that if they can find anything against IAM-MARWA, if it is not IAM-MARWA, it's IAM-MARWA associate. If it's not IAM-MARWA, it's IAM-MARWA villa, which they call swamp. If it's not IAM-MARWA, it's IAM-MARWA friends and their family. If not all those issues, therefore they're not sending money. Why would you want to bring that man down? What has that man done to you? Other people have just decided because they went there for shout out. Their things are not picking. Their YouTubes are not picking. Therefore, they run to negative reaction just for views. Now you can see them. Others have even defended on my YouTube channel. I don't regret having defended it because I stood against oppression, because by that time they were in the receiving end. By that time, it was bad on them. That is me. I'm not Kigeugeu. For those who don't understand English, I'm not a chameleon. If it's black, it's black. If it's white, it's white. And that is Zach. Let me know what you think at the comment section. Until next time, this is Senior.